July 26, 2024. How's it going, guys? Well, I got another video for you. And what are we going to talk about? Kansas City, Independence, Missouri. We're going to talk about crime. We're going to talk about drugs. We're going to talk about the homeless. We're going to talk about the Postal Service today. We're going to talk about a couple accidents that have taken place here in Kansas City, too. Different things going on. I did go up to the casino Wednesday night, and it was pretty quiet coming back. But I'll show you why it was quiet. Independence was pretty much over on 23rd Street, sitting in a couple places. One of the officers had a vehicle stop, but there was a couple other ones that were sitting in between. And it was pretty quiet. Wasn't no prostitutes walking around. Wasn't no druggies dealing dope or anything. It was quiet. You know, when you have a presence of police officers in areas with cars, patrol cars out there, it keeps all that bad stuff down. And definitely a presence of the police being out there, out and about in different areas, does keep it down. So when they're understaffed or they don't have enough people out there on patrol, they figure they can get away with everything. So I'm going to show that real quick. We're going to talk about this incident that took place over here at Sonic 2 real quick, where the canopy collapsed. I did find out what actually happened there. We're also going to talk about people stealing your mail here in Kansas City. I actually recently just had something happen to me. Now, believe it or not, I mean, can you believe it, guys? Now, I'm going to tell you one thing. What I know what they're saying on the news. They're saying that Kansas City's got the worst postal service. I don't believe that. I've been using the postal service for years. We've had incidents in between. When my mother was still alive, actually somebody stole her Social Security check. It never got to her here. And a lot of bad stuff. But I mailed a check off to a credit card that I was paying off, and it never made it. Now, what's really crazy about this is, after this happened with my mother, before she died and stuff, this was just recent, okay? And I mailed this after, like I say, after this had happened with her Social Security check. I always took anything that we mailed over to the post office. Now, I didn't go always in. I went there. We never had another problem. But just in the last month or month and a half here, I did have a problem. And I mailed it right at the post office, but I didn't go in. Guys, go inside. Do not mail at any of these basically mailboxes, because if you do, you run a high risk of that mail not getting there. I'm going to show that too. I'm going to show I had to cancel a check, basically, because of this. Also, now this is something, only thing I do know in Kansas City, there's a lot of thugs, a lot of thieves here in Kansas City. And they use people's other addresses for stuff. Now, I just got recently, get this, I just got recently a bill that a guy lives here, supposedly in my house. There isn't nobody living here. We used to have, we had several incidents over the years here where we've had people try to use the address here. And we'd get like, collection agencies and deals like, does so-and-so live there? No, so-and-so don't live there. Weird. I'm going to show that too. That is just current and recent. So let's get started, guys. Okay, guys. Now, what you're looking at is the Sonic over on Nolan. And I did a couple of videos on this because it just amazed me. It didn't look like there was any fire or anything. Couldn't see anything charred. And it didn't look like an 18-wheeler, but didn't ever hear any reports on it. Well, I'm going to show you I'm pretty sure this was Fox 4 that reported on Facebook. So hold on just a second. Alright, guys, this is Independence News. Driver dies after his vehicle slammed into driving in Independence. So this is a vehicle that hit there. And I can't tell if that was a car or if that was a truck. I mean, just a regular basic pickup truck or car. I mean, if it, boy, whatever it was, it had to be really moving. Now, how could you get up at that speed? I mean, they would have been had to doing what, 90, 100 miles an hour coming down Nolan Road for that kind of an impact. I mean, when you go drive by over there, you can see the concrete was just, I mean, on those, what am I looking to say here? Kind of like where the poles go up there where they have them mounted and stuff. It just looked like it had just disintegrated, like a bomb hit it. It's how the speed, the impact, the wave, the shock wave of energy, unimaginable. But anyway, I wanted to show that real quick, so hold on. Oh, yeah, guys. And I was also downtown a couple days back, Independence. And I was trying to figure out what they were doing. I just figured... I figured that since everything's running some places so slow here that maybe they were just putting the Christmas stuff up early. But no, that's not what's going on. Hallmark. It's that Hallmark movie they're doing. That love story of the Chiefs and stuff. That's what's going on down here in Independence, guys. So I thought... Man, they're getting an early start on Christmas there. But anyway, something to laugh about. So hold on, guys. All right, guys. Now I'll go on a Wednesday night here when we come back from the casino. Like I say, 23rd was pretty much quiet. They had a vehicle. One of the Independents had a vehicle stopped here. And there was another one up the road. I don't know if I can find it. I'll see if I can scroll through this real quick. And then I want to talk about the Postal Service. And the frauds and things that go on here in Kansas City. So hold on, guys. All right, guys. And let me give my little pin out there. There's Independence sitting over there. Now, this is over there by that pawn shop. This pawn shop. This is where the prostitutes were going down the street. And there's cars sitting down here. And then over here at this, I don't know what that is. I don't know if is that a Dollar General or Dollar Tree or something up here. There was basically prostitutes were going with Johns up in here and setting in the cars and stuff. But it was quiet. I mean, it was quiet. And looked a lot cleaner. Didn't see no drugs being passed or nothing either down through here. So 2 thumbs up on that, guys. So hold on. All right, guys, I'm back. So, went over here, paid a credit card of mine off, and it never made it. And I had to put I'm going to show this. Basically, this was back on... stop date was on 7/12/24, and I bank at U.S. Bank, and it never made it there. Now, me and my son, we went over here to the Independence Post Office over here on Nolan Road. And like I said, my mother, she one time basically she had a Social Security check that was stolen and stuff. And then after that, I mean, between all the other stuff that was going on, we just started taking everything over there, and we just drive through and then mail it at the box. Oh, we also did have one other thing that was actually thing that I mailed too that was stolen down here off Nolan Road, across from where the old Fuddruckers, where the Chinese restaurant or Harbor Freight is. Everybody probably knows where Harbor Freight is. Across from there, over there by those apartments, there's an island with a mailbox that sits there. And I'd mailed another, basically, it was for a utility bill. It never made it. So, something to be aware of. Definitely go inside the postal office. Because if you don't, I was just watching on YouTube. Suppose I think it was in Dallas. Or, was it Dallas or was it, no, I don't know if it was Dallas or if it was Colorado. So maybe it wasn't, maybe it was in Colorado. One of the two, they were showing that some of these people have keys to those boxes now. And they just walk up open those boxes up and take all the mail out and go through all the mail. But, you know, this just got to me because me and my son, we went over there and thought, yeah, get this done. Kept waiting, and never got paid off, never got paid off, never got paid off. It was like, I had to call them first, and then I talked to the bank, and it was like, yeah, somebody grabbed it. Somebody took it. So, something else to be aware of. And this thing. Oh, I just love this. I covered the guy's last name up here. And this James, we'll just put in anonymous, lives at my address here. And this just come. Well, isn't that interesting? James owes about $2,081.65. Well, isn't that something? At a medical facility. I don't know, guys. This is Kansas City. But wanted to show that too. So there's things here in Kansas City you contend with all the time. I mean, it's a constant. But like I say, definitely, guys, if you're mailing something, mailing a bill, whatever, go inside at the post office. I know it's a hassle, but it's a more hassle if you have to track all this stuff down. You have to deal with utility places or credit card bills or anything else. And then you have to deal with the bank. It becomes 3 times as much as always. So, anyway, guys, just a short little video right now. There's so much more going on you wouldn't believe. I'm going to try to maybe get some more videos of the animals at the zoo today. So anyway, keep your eyes open. Stay safe out there.